everybody, it's me, Krista Levitt, curl specialist. I'm here today with some special guests to announce a change in my business. I've had the Curly Hair Goodie Shop for about 5 or 6 years now, shipping products to my clients all over Canada. And this year, as of March 10th, 2023, which is today, there's a shift in my business, and I have decided to join in a partnership with another business, another Canadian small business, to still be able to continue to serve my customers, but it's a win-win for both of us. And so I have the owner, Sam Cross of Curl Warehouse, as well as my virtual assistant and also her customer service representative, let's say, is Lisa Senedez.
Senedez is the pronunciation. I know most people just say Senedez.
Right. Okay. And I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the Curl Warehouse, how their business works, or how Sam's business works. And again, just kind of explain a little bit about the shift. So again, I've had my online business, the Curly Hair Goodie Shop, for a number of years. Again, the purpose was to serve my customers after I would continue to move to these new cities, and they had no way to get their hair products. So I started shipping, created the online stores, started shipping to them. But in more recent years, I've been in the business as a curl specialist now for over 10 years and a stylist for over 20 years. And my mission has always been to serve the curly hair community on a larger scale. I want to reach as many curly people as possible while I'm on this planet, and help them to receive better service in the salon and also at home. And so I've created obviously online courses for consumers as well for hairstylists, virtual one-to-one consultations, curl coaching, and of course the online store, and then I work behind the chair. So with trying to handle all of that, there's very limited hours in the day, and through the pandemic, business slowed a little bit, and I realized that my vision has shifted, and I really do need to focus on reaching as many hairstylists as possible with education and training. So my business is shifting more, and I need to free up more hours during the week to be able to create that training and host that training and organize it all, and again, kind of reach out to the stylist community. And so in that, I realized that there was maybe a partnership that could come about through, and it really kind of clicked one day because my virtual assistant, Lisa, works also for Sam at Curl Warehouse. So it was kind of a natural partnership. And I thought, wait a minute, I wonder if Sam would be willing to take on my customers and continue to ship to them. And that would be able to, for me, free up some more time to create that training for hairstylists. So without ado, I want to introduce Sam at Curl Warehouse and Lisa Senedez. And they're going to talk a little bit about how their business, well, Sam's going to talk about how her business works, and Lisa's going to tell us her role in the Curl Warehouse and how she can help you as well. Because I know she helps us here inside the Curl Club on Facebook, and she's definitely in and amongst the curl community online as well on Facebook too. So Sam, can you tell us a little bit about Curl Warehouse and a blurb about how your business works, shipping policies, orders, everything, all of that, and where do you ship to?
All right, absolutely. So I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. We are very excited to partner with Krista. We've kind of been working on this for the last couple of months, and I think it's going to work out really well for everybody. So we have 55 brands of product, including, I think there's about 10 that Krista has a discount code for, that gives you, the chance to save a little bit of money on products that she would recommend that you try. Lisa, you may not realize, works for both of us, as Krista said. So Lisa, if you ever email us at Curl Warehouse, you may very well be talking to Lisa. She'll talk a little bit more about that later. But we are in Calgary, Alberta. We do have a store, whereas it's where I am right now. You can see it behind me here. So you can come in, talk to us in person, buy in person if you'd like. We're open 5 days a week. We do also ship across Canada, including to the Northern Territories, and into the US as well. So Krista's code will work regardless of where you are in North America. And you've got a link and you have a code, don't you, Krista? So they can use either one.
That's right.
To access the discount.
So the code is linked right automatically into my website on curlspecialist.com under the shop tab. And then when you click on, when you get into that tab or that page, you see Curl Warehouse. And when you click, the link is already, the discount code's already in the link. But if you don't see it and you get to the Curl Warehouse somehow, and you don't use that special link, if you just type in the discount code Krista, Krista, then you'll also receive that 5% discount. And it's really on, Sam has so generously offered this discount on any of the products that I normally use and recommend in my salon. So again, it's about 10 of the 55 brands of products, but you have so many available. It's great that people will have access to a large number, so way more than I could ever offer. I just don't have the room.
I mean, we're sitting at about 1,600 square feet of products in this warehouse, so there's a lot to choose from, that's for sure.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about turnaround time and your priority shipping.
We do have a processing time is about 3 to 5 business days. During sales, it tends to hit about 5 business days. On an average day-to-day, no big events going on at Curl Warehouse, it's about 3 business days. So that means that you place your order on a Monday and 3 business days later, so Wednesday, Thursday, it'll be shipped out to you. We do now offer priority processing or priority dispatch at checkout. So you are more than welcome to add that as well. And that means your order will be shipped from our warehouse the following business day, guaranteed. And then we do offer free shipping as well, over $99 before tax and after your discount. So if you hit the $99 target, then you will have the free shipping option show up at checkout when you go through to choose your shipping option.
Awesome. That's good. You know, we got off right off the bat today. That's awesome. We're on Instagram as well doing a video, and we're like, we need to like shorten this and cut this down and make it more clear. So exactly what we're offering here. What is this partnership? So Lisa, do you want to again introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how you take part in the Curl Warehouse business on their day-to-day business?
Yeah, so Sam kind of mentioned that anytime that you have questions about the products and you're emailing them at products@curlwarehouse.com, those all come into me. And so I will review the information. Generally, I usually ask questions. Anybody that's dealt with me before knows that I don't just recommend anything. I kind of want to understand what you've been doing. What products you've been using, what you think your hair is. You know, sometimes when people are starting out, they don't know for sure. And then I kind of come up with some ideas. It might be one brand, it might be multiple brands. It kind of really depends on how they've answered the questions to me. So that is my main role. And then the other one that I've been doing, if you look at their website under the Curl Warehouse blog, that's also been my role, writing blogs about anything and everything to do with wavy, curly, coily hair.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that we have somehow crossed over into the three of us. I mean, we obviously were connected for a while. I knew that Lisa worked for you, but I don't know, one day it just hit me. I was like, wait a minute, what about Curl Warehouse? Like that could work. That could work. That could do the trick, you know?
Yep.
For me, I didn't want to leave my customers high and dry without a place to buy their online products. And although I knew eventually they would find other places, I really wanted to like, you know, really give them a very easy transition where they wouldn't lose access to products for any amount of time, because we know what it's like to go without your favorite hair product. You know, your holy grail, tried and true products, if you can't get them and you're running out, it's a little stressful. So I really wanted to kind of find a business that I could send them to. And Curl Warehouse is definitely Canadian, woman-owned, you know, small business, you know, independent. So all the things I look for when I want to support other businesses too. So anyway, I think this is a great partnership. I can't think of really anything else of things that we didn't cover. We talked about shipping, your customer service, you have staff. So you have how many people?
There's 6 of us.
Right. So you've got 6 people working in the store, packing the orders, receiving product, you know, receiving stock, constantly working. That's a huge volume of products that you carry. So again, 55 brands and my 5% discount will work on 10 of those brands.
Yeah, I believe it's currently 10. It's the ones you can see behind you there on the shelf.
That's right, exactly. So Diva Curl is the only brand that you don't carry because it's easy to get in many places, and you mentioned to support other small independent businesses as well.
Yeah, essentially we make the decision not to carry brands that are really easy to get in Calgary, especially in Calgary, because that's where we're located, just because our store is quite small and we want to save our shelf space for other small businesses, potentially other Canadian brands, companies that don't necessarily have the distribution channels that Diva Curl has.
Yeah, I love that. So Diva Curl is the only brand that you don't have, but that's fine because you can get it many places. So AG Hair Care or AG Care, the Curl Keeper brand, Innersense brand, Earthtones. Now you've starting to carry Earthtones.
As of today, Earthtones is in. Yep.
That's so awesome. I think that'll be really very good seller for you. Especially for people in the States. My customers online that are in the States want to get it, but they have a really hard time to get it. So I think that will be really good.
Good thing we ship to the States.
Yeah. Malibu, Uncle Funky's daughter brand, and I'm not sure if Olaplex is on that list or not. Maybe not. I can't remember. I should have looked. But anyway, 10 brands. So, and I have them listed on my website already.
Perfect.
And again, the discount code is automatically linked on my website when you click on the Curl Warehouse section or button. And if you are at checkout and you don't see the discount code, or you don't see any discount, you can just type in my name, Krista, Krista, and that'll give you the 5% off discount. And if you have a sale, tell us about what happens with the discount when you have a sale.
So we can set sales up with Curl Warehouse in 2 different ways. One is the price is discounted on the product page. And if that's the case, then your code, Krista, will still work on that. So customers will receive our sale price plus an extra 5% off. If it's not set up on the product page and you have to enter a code at checkout, then it will supersede your code and it will take the sale price off instead. But for the most part, we discount on the product page. So people should be able to get that extra 5% bonus when we have a sale on any of your brands as well.
That's awesome. I love it. I think it's, again, great partnership. Everybody's going to be happy. My curly people, all my curly customers will not skip a beat. They'll still be able to get all their goodies. And Lisa will be still outside the Facebook group answering the questions. So
Lisa is extremely knowledgeable. We're very lucky to have her. And honestly, Lisa was the first person. Yeah, Lisa was our first staff hire, quote unquote, at Curl Warehouse, because I couldn't handle the volume of requests, emails, blogs, things that we needed to get done and that we needed to write about and talk about with our customers. And Lisa, you've been a godsend. You've been fantastic to help Curl Warehouse. So it worked out very well that she can use that knowledge for both of us.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I feel lucky too, Lisa, to have you, helping me in the Facebook group. Lisa has helped me buy back some time as well to be able to work on other parts of my business because there's always so many questions and sometimes there's not enough hours in the day. So
yep, totally.
So you guys all know how helpful Lisa is in answering questions about ingredients and products. So again, I think it's going to be an amazing partnership. And thank you again, Sam, for being willing to entertain my suggestion or request.
Of course, I'm happy to. Thank you for thinking of us.
Yeah, and as a final note, when Sam's and her staff pack an order, they leave a personalized note in your order. So for any of you who are missing that element from my boxes in the last little bit, Sam's and her company, they do put a nice personalized note in your order, which is always a touch. So
we do. Whoever pulls your order off the shelf and gets it ready for shipping will leave you a little note on your packing slip. And we're also known occasionally for sending candy at certain times of year. So, I mean, that's an added bonus too.
That's awesome. I do have one last question that I forgot to ask on Instagram, but if somebody wanted a sample of a particular product, are you able to grant that wish?
We do our best. We always do our best to make our customers happy. There is, we send a free sample with just about every order. As long as we have it available, you'll get a free sample if we have samples available to send out. But there is a note section on our cart and it just says leave a note for CW staff. If you click on that, you can put some text in there and let us know if there's a specific type of product that you'd like to try or a brand. Or if you want us to send you a product we would potentially recommend for you, either based on what you also purchased or your hair type. or maybe you've had a chat with Lisa and Lisa suggested something, but you don't want to buy it in full size yet. You can request a sample. If we have it, we will send it to you. If we don't have it, we will try and send a comparable product for you to try out based on what we have available at the time.
That's awesome. And if somebody wanted to find you in person in Calgary, you mentioned some directions that people might be familiar with if they know the area.
Absolutely. If you are in Calgary or you come through Calgary, we are about halfway between Chinook Mall and downtown. Our address is 526 42nd Ave Southeast. And we are 2 parking lots west of the Coco Brooks Pizza on Blackfoot Trail. So I know that's kind of a mouthful, but you can find our map on our website or you can find us on Google. But we're here open 5 days a week, and we'd love to see anyone in person who wants to stop in.
Awesome. And like you said, you love hearing and talking to people, curly people, hearing these, you know, it's a nice bonding experience. Curly hair is a bonding experience. So
it is. We have best customers. And I mean, I'm sure you'd agree, Krista, our customers are absolutely fantastic, and we love to see as many as possible in person.
I love it. Lisa, is there anything you can think of that we may have missed in our in the conversation here about what Curl Warehouse offers?
I can't, not off the top of my head. I mean, I know I was just going to say samples, but then also I know in Curl Keeper and Innersense that Sam carries like smaller travel sizes. And when you're new and getting into things, I do tend to lean towards those sizes just because you're spending about half price. And if it works out, you can buy a bigger bottle. If it doesn't, well, you know, you don't feel like you kind of wasted your money and that sort of thing. So
good point. Yeah, definitely. The salon, if there's a small size, or if I can even give like pour a little sample cup, I'll do that instead of. The worst thing to me is somebody having a graveyard of products under their sink, you know, under their bathroom sink. I really want people to have things that they use and love, or at least know how to use. So and I love that you kind of give that product information if someone reaches out for help. That's awesome that, Lisa, you can give them that, you know, those tips and product, you know, how to use the product, you know, not to waste it, and that they're maybe choosing the right product for their hair type. So that's awesome. One thing I did think of was, what about returns? If you needed to, somebody bought something, what's your return policy?
We only take back products that are unopened, unused. This is for an environmental reason. It's if you return something to a store, they just have to throw it out. When it's something like a hygiene product or a beauty or cosmetic product, so we don't take returns. We did actually do our first in-person product swap last month, which was fantastic. People came by, they dropped off their products that didn't work for them or that they've moved on to something else, and then they were able to come in and use the value essentially of those products on something else that someone else had dropped off. And that was fantastic. It was a huge success. So we'll do another one probably in the fall.
Awesome. I love that. I think I did that at I had an event in fall of 2019, like a big curl convention, Curly Girl Connection, I think it was called. And we had a product swap table too. And I think it went really well. Everybody, there was only one big thing in the end, which was like a big tub of Eco Gel or EcoSlay gel. Nobody wanted it. And even the hairstylist, she was like, oh no, just chuck that in the garbage. we don't do Eco Styler. I'm like, okay. So I know that one is kind of a joke around the table. I know some people do use it, but anyway, well, that's great. I think we kind of covered everything. Yeah, from a cosmetic standpoint, you can't resell it. For me, if somebody returns it here, I just use it myself, or kids use it, whatever. But for your big business, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, we don't have a salon or anything where we could use it, so we just have to throw it in the garbage. And the beauty industry is wasteful as it is. It's really not something I want to contribute to any more than I have to.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, awesome, cool. Well, thank you so much for your time tonight, ladies, and for taking the time to kind of introduce the Curl Warehouse, how it functions, how, you know, my customers in Canada as well as the US now, I learned, can benefit from the discount code, and I'll make sure that's available in the post as well. And in the comments of this video, I will make sure it's there. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can comment under this video, and I'll be happy to answer them. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to contact Lisa or Sam. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, ladies, for your time. And I'm sure we'll be in touch. So
sounds good. Thank you so much for the partnership and for having us on.
Awesome. Agreed. It's going to be great. All right. Have a good night, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.